Saphwyn pulled on his trousers, opened the cabin door, and stepped into the night. It wasn't noise that woke him, but silence, the forest voice gone still. No one lived within 30 miles of his dale, and nothing natural should have been loud enough to disturb him. He tilted his head, listening. The wind carried the sound of boots, a rhythm too disciplined for hunters. Soldiers, an army, passing far too close. Back inside, he finished dressing, strapped on his sword, slung his bow, and cast one last look at the cabin. He had no intention of abandoning it, only of learning what threat approached. Solitude was worth killing for. He set off at a ground-eating trot, forest-trained feet avoiding roots, moss, and slick stone. The wood was dangerous to the careless, but it carried him like an old friend. A stiff wind brought stench, horse, leather, oil, and unwashed bodies. He grimaced. No human host could reek so foul. 20 minutes later, the truth hit him like a blow. Scra. The stench was theirs, a nauseating musk that turned his stomach. He slowed, melting into the foliage. His chameleon cloak would fool most eyes, but the Scra's senses were sharper than wolves. Above, storm clouds rolled fast, and the forest dimmed to storm shadow. Binding cloak to arms and legs, he climbed high into a tree, belting himself against the wind. Soon the first scouts appeared, one sniffing the air, another mutated, its grotesque huge eyes sweeping side to side. Saphwyn's breath thinned to silence. He longed to put arrows in both, but forced himself still. His task was to count numbers, not corpses. Yet. The rain broke, crashing through the canopy, masking sound and scent alike. He whispered thanks to the one god. Then the mutant's eyes locked on him. He froze, not daring even to blink. The gaze flicked away, then snapped back with frightening speed. Still, he held, stone, breathless, unmoving. Dark thoughts pressed in on him. If discovered, he would kill and cover himself in their reek. Such tricks were nothing new. Killing was his gift and curse, the reason he lived alone. His last employer had betrayed him, sending assassins into the payroom. He had slain them all in a frenzy and fled into exile. Faith had come later, when a fall that should have killed him left him battered but whole. For the first time, he had seen providence. But survival here would demand not piety, but the cold instinct of the killer he once was. At last, the scouts moved on. Counting to 30, he descended and shadowed them. More scouts appeared, loosely spread, poorly disciplined. Easy prey. His first strike would come before they reached his home. He reached the rise above his dale, hiding among dragonberry shrubs he had planted years ago. Now their poisonous leaves would shield him. He drew his bow and waited. The bulbous-eyed scout crept into view, leash holder close behind. 2 clean targets. He loosed twice, and both fell silent, arrows through their eyes. Well done, a voice said. Saphwyn spun and fired, only for the arrow to freeze mid-air. I mean you no harm, Saphwyn. You'll draw the Scra on us. There are no scouts within 1,000 yards. What do you mean? Saphwyn demanded. And why can't I see you? I'll reveal myself if you promise not to shoot. Saphwyn sneered. Seeing as my arrow's hanging in mid-air, you have little to fear. Well said. A man shimmered into being, tall, muscled, finely dressed. His eyes glowed pale as ice, and though relaxed, he radiated danger. Thank you for sparing me. My wife would be most distressed if I didn't return. Saphwyn's grip tightened on his bow. Your name, stranger? I am Ferr'ahn, he said with a bow. I have been sent to fetch you. Sent by whom? The one god.